She rolled up and Nova stepped in like, you better bow the fuck down. Sit it back down, little girl. Don't you bet not even bat an eye at her. What? Anywho, this is Queen Sugar Season 2, Episode 1, After the Winter. This is your first time on my channel because you don't watch any other thing but Queen Sugar. Welcome. What I do on here is recaps of the show, which basically means that I'm finna talk about this whole motherfucking show, what happened, in my own damn words, and give you some thoughts and views on it in the meantime. So, let's get it started because I've been having technical difficulty for the past couple days. My camera be crashing. So this video may be split up in two, but I will try not to do like I did the Potomac video where I recorded it on 2 separate days, okay? So, it starts off, well, let's first know how it ended. Season 1 ended with Ralph Angel finding the new will from his daddy, the one that was written after the one that they've already read, that said, basically, he get it all the land. He want that land for him and Blue. His sisters was excluded, which I was surprised. But, you know, I guess it's a father looking out for another man, making sure that he has something that he can hold on to. It's always that mindset that a woman will marry and that man will be the one that's taking care of the household. But Ralph Angel would marry into someone's care. You know, he should be the caregiver. So I'm assuming that's why the daddy did that. But, okay. So, let's go. It starts off with Noah. She's outside folding up clothes off the laundry. Then some dude walks up behind her and is like, hey, morning. And she's like, hey, what's up? He's like, you know, maybe we should get together again. Nova like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. Nova done found another white dude to smash. Like, what is going on, Nova? Is she trying to fill the void for the old copper man? So, like, if y'all didn't know, Nova was dating this white cop who was married, and yeah, so it looks like she's trying to fill that void with this dude. Nova's very fluid. She doesn't care about gender. She don't care about race. She's just out there, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's what I'm kind of sensing, because I was like, that ain't old boy, that ain't the couple. Who this man, Nova? Who this man? And then they go over to Charlie. She's presenting in front of this little group of men who she's trying to get funding to fund the sugar mill. So basically, at the end of season 1, Charlie decided to buy a mill so they could process their own sugar and make them keep all the black farmers together under one company instead of having to go with is the Bordeaux? I forgot the name of that, the Bordeaux. Instead of going with the other family, the one who pretty much is controlling everybody, you know. They was even the slave owners of the Borderlons family, the Borderlons family. So yeah, Nova and Charlie and Ralph Angel was like, nah, we ain't finna work with them motherfuckers. So Charlie found a way to get her own meal, but now she needs money to do so. Okay, so while they there, and they're gonna call it the Queen Sugar Mill. Okay, so while they there, wait, can I stop and say, Charlie and Nova look so motherfucking good in this episode. Did you see Nova's skin? Oh, these sisters, y'all motherfuckers better work. Charlie's makeup was like, you better know what fucking face this is sitting on. Them two sisters right there look good. Baby girls look, y'all look good, girl. Y'all better work, sisters. Y'all better work. So, anyway, the money men, they agreed to go ahead and fund Charlie. Okay? But they will only do so if Davis is in on it. Now, Davis is Charlie's husband, who has been out here slipping and dipping his little Peter Weeder into some hookers and hoes all around town, because he's an NBA player. So they kind of like, oh no, and Davis is like, his brand is what the company, these men, were attracted to, and that's why they're agreeing to do business with her. And you know, Charlie didn't bat eye. She's like, you know, hey, you make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Remy sitting there, all in his motherfucking fifis. Oh, you just got played, ma. And she's like, you know, this is something that we can figure out. We can get done. We can work this out. And he like, look her, all in his motherfucking bitter ass feelings. Look, I mean, I can't be going out celebrating with you because, you know, I don't want people to think we together since you still married. And yeah, you know what, let's pump the brakes on this whole relationship. Let's just work together professionally. That motherfucker didn't even say let's be friends. He said let's deal with each other on a business level only. I'm like, really, bro? Get out your feelings. I don't like Remy. Last season, like I said, I didn't review or recap the season. It took me a while to even start liking the show. But what I do know from the beginning to the end, I ain't like Remy. Something ain't right with him. He a motherfucking snake. I feel it. Something in my bones ain't sitting right with Remy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about him. I think he got something shady up. I just don't know what it is. He just don't seem right. He pressing too hard for Charlie to be with him, knowing she ain't divorced. And then he get real salty. Every time David's name mentioned, he get all in, oh, woe is me. Get your little bitch ass on, dude. I can't take it. I can't take it. Anywho, say Remy feeling slighted. He say, you know, this ain't the thing for us to do. We need to go ahead and pack this shit on up. Bye. She at the restaurant fixing Prosper a plate. And you know, basically she done took over the restaurant. She doing her thing up in there. And they chit-chatting back and forth. You know, Vi done hired some women from the workhouse. You know, she's like, you know, listening to Ralph Angel over the years. I know second chances are a good thing to do, or a good thing to have. So, you know, want to give these ladies a second chance. And Prosper's like, you know, the food ain't what Vi make, but it's getting her. And he ain't mad at him. Okay, so Ralph Angel, Blue, and Bianca. Oh, shit. On the show. Her name is Darla. Ralph Angel, Darla. That's how Ralph Angel say it. But her real name Bianca, so my bad. Okay, so they out riding on the little tractor pull. And Blue just like, ain't no, go faster, go faster. I love me some little Blue. I love the goobers. Y'all know I love the goobers. They out riding out, go ahead, go faster, go faster, go faster. And Ralph Angel like, Blue, I done put the pedal to the metal. This is fast as a mug and go, but hey, we here now anyway. He like, what you see, son? I don't see nothing but dirt, Paul. He said, this is more than dirt. This is yours. This is your land. No matter what happened to me, here, now, and in the future, this is yours. This for you to, your corner. This is Blue's corner. I'm like, look at him. He done bequeathed his son some land. Just like his daddy did him. You better go ahead on. Do your thing. So, I don't know how Blue understood and took, that's all he knew was his mind. Really? Blue took it. Last video, somebody started calling in the middle of it. So Blue took it as like, hey, this dirt is mine. So he got there just stomping over the little hills and everything. So Darla asked me, you know, hey, have you talked to your sisters yet? You know, 'cause she knows about the will. And he like, no, I ain't got with them. I'm like, boy, you ain't told them the women yet. And Bianca's like, not Bianca, damn. Darla is like, hey, you know, it may not be as bad as you think. Just go ahead and tell them. Let them know what's going on. He like, yeah, okay. Let's just enjoy this moment right here, right now. Me and you. All right. So they really getting along. You know, Darla's a former crackhead. You know, she was out prostituting, had left Blue in the shed for dead under some pissy pad papers, or I don't remember what it was, but Wood ended up finding her. She was out there bad. And now she's done got herself clean. And her and Ralph Angel done got back together. So I'm trying to catch y'all up on the show too. Hey, Micah is out rolling in his new vehicle. I'm like, this is a badass little car you got, boy. He's flying. Him and little ooh, is it Kiki? I think her name is Kiki. I can't remember this girlfriend's name. He out rolling with Kiki. They go meet up with Charlie. It's Micah's 16th birthday. Happy birthday, Micah. So it's his 16th birthday, and you know, they talk about the nice restaurant. And Kiki like, hey, but that car we rode up in, though, that's the lick right there. And he like, that car ain't shit. That's just a bribe for my daddy trying to not feel guilty present, you know, trying to get on my good side present. That's what that is. It's more than just a car. And she looking like, dude, it's not that motherfucking deep. It's a nice ass car. And Charlie like, hey, don't let, with everything's going on with your daddy, don't let that salt in your day, you know. Hold on for a second. I gotta chastise this dog. You better sit still. That's what I'm saying. So Vi in the kitchen, cooking up pies, kicking up pies, and Facebook stalking Hollywood. She wishes she was caking with him right now. But, you know, she's going through his page and looking at Wood. And, you know, she called him on the phone and goes straight to voicemail. It don't ring, nothing. That's a reject right there. Because I doubt Wood's phone is off. He hit that reject button. And I'm like, man, come back, Wood, come back. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I cried so damn much when Wood walked away. So Hollywood got to come on back. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I love them as a couple. Wood got to come back. Nova is hanging out with some chicas. I believe it's a baby shower. One of her girlfriends decided she wants to have babies and she's going to have twins. And she's doing it by her damn self. So they have a little conversation pretty much about the state of femininity. Womanhood. The state of womanhood at this point. I don't want to call it feminism. It's just about womanhood. And, you know, her mama thinks that she shouldn't be having this baby by herself. But, you know, she's doing it. The other girlfriend, like, look, I don't give a damn how old I am and how long my clock been ticking. I'm waiting on my man first, my husband, and then we're going to have the baby. I'm traditional. Fight me if you're mad. So they all had their different viewpoints about current relationships. And Nova's like, look here. We done rose. We done came up as people. And what she's saying is that, you know, you weren't supposed to have your PhD. You weren't supposed to be a doctor. You shouldn't have been running your own business, but we here and we doing it. So bring that mindset into your relationships. Okay, I hear you. But I'm kind of with your girl on this one. I'm kind of on the traditional side. Nova is like, shoot, date them Latinos, you know. Go get you a Latino man. You ain't got to keep waiting on the damn brothers. Stretch your mind. Broaden your horizons. Y'all keep waiting on these brothers. Get you a Latin man. And I'm thinking, they brothers. For the most part. And then she say, what she say? Get you a Latin man. Then she said, you can get you a white man, a white woman, or get you a sister. And I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking, girl, ain't nothing better than a brother. Ain't nothing better than a brother, at least for me. But she just like date everybody. I'm like, go ahead on with your fluid, romantic love life, girl. Go on, do what you gotta do. But over here, for this in this temple, strictly dickly, ain't nothing going on over here. And they gotta be a brother. They could be a brother from Africa, a brother from America, a brother from Japan, a brother from Greek Isle, a brother from the West Indies. They could, as long as they a brother for me. That's just how I am. I can look at some white men and be like, oh, he attractive, or he cute. I normally don't say they're attractive because I don't have a desire to want to be with them. And that's what I think attraction is. When I am attracted to them, then I'm drawn to them and I want to have a closeness with them. That's my definition of attraction. So I look at them like, oh, he handsome, he cute, he got a body, he look nice, but I just ain't been on the attractive thing. You know, my attraction lies with the brothers. It lies with the brothers. Yeah, no, but go head on with yourself though. I ain't knocking it though. But yeah, me, no man Pam. So Ralph Angel, he basically trying to prep the land, and he wants to start planting soybean. And Prosper like, you know, that's a good idea, but look at you, boy. Go ahead and expand your mind and go ahead and make some money some other kind of ways. Your daddy would be proud. Ralph Angel feeling like thank you, Prosper. You know, because my dad ain't here to tell me that. And then my sister's damn sure ain't gonna like it, but thank you. While Prosper and Ralph Angel's out there talking, then Wood call up Ralph Angel. And it's like, oh my God, I get to hear Wood voice. And he's sitting there like, hey, you know, how things going? How the farm? And Ralph Angel like, dude, you know you ain't calling me about this damn farm. What you really up on? So he's like, yeah, no, I'm just checking on Vi. You know, she called me up and I missed her calling with the voicemail. So, you know, I was trying to see if something wrong, you know. Ralph Angel like, look, y'all, if you get me in this bullshit again, I already been caught up in this once. You want to know how Vi is? You better call Vi. So Nova, Vi, and Charlie, they decided they finna go out to the club for Micah's birthday. I mean, Charlie gave birth. You know, it was a holiday for her. I feel the same way. On my daughter's birthday, that's a motherfucking holiday for me. I gave birth. I did some magnificent shit. That's a fucking holiday for me. It's her birthday. It's my holiday. That's how I look at it too. So Nova wants to take Charlie out for Micah's birthday, her holiday, and yeah, they at the club and getting their dance on and their sperm on, and Again, some dude walk up behind Nova and she like, shh, boy, you can get it tonight. That's how she dancing, right? And during the midst of all the body grinding and all that stuff, Charlie looked over. At first it's a little fuzzy, then it becomes a little clearer. Is that my motherfucking husband over there? I'll be damned. If it's not, it's old David sitting there wrapped up with another little young chica. So Charlie rolled up like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? He like, look here, I don't see what the problem is. She like, look here, I don't know if you just stupid or you stupid. Cause one, we trying to keep our little reckless shit, our reckless marriage, a secret. All that trouble I went through, all the heartache you done put me through, and we try to do all this to keep it under wraps. And here you are out in motherfucking public, wrapped up with another bitch. And he like, look here, I got this. Shit, this is my club right here. People got me on lock. You don't see nobody walking around here with cameras. I ain't worried about nobody talking. And like, Charlie's like, you're supposed to be with your son. That's what you're supposed to be doing. It's his birthday. You know, Michael blew him off to go hang with Kiki because that's what he wanted to do. That's what little teenagers do, and he was happy about that. He got him with a little chick that look about the same age as Kiki. Aunt Vi, she wasn't having it. She done had one too many drinks. And Vi is like, look her, motherfucker. You done embarrassed her. You done dogged her. You ain't shit as a person. And said, then you out here with this little lower life ass hussy. I ain't heard people use hussy in a long time. But she like, you out here with this little low life ass hussy. And when she said that, little chickadee, she gonna roll up on Aunt Vi. She rolled up and Nova stepped in like, you better bow the fuck down. Sit it back down, little girl. You bet not even bat an eye at her. What? So Vi's still going in, and security roll up on Vi like, look, you done had too much. She said, yeah, I done had enough. I had enough of you being up on me. You better back up off me, cuz. and dude is like, hey, let me come in and get you up out the crib. He grabbed her wrist. I don't know exactly what Charlie did. Like, Charlie, I think she turned to them, but Nova stepped up like, got the dude on the back like, hey, you better chill out, homie. Hey, I jump. You better not, you jump, I jump. That's how it's gonna go down. She was about ready to go bow for Aunt Vi. But Aunt Vi was like, hey, I'm drunk enough to fuck you up today. That's how I'm feeling right now. She was all in her feelings. Darla, she go to her NA meeting, and in her meeting, she's talking about how she's only 2 months away from being, her anniversary of being clean. And she's about to have this big dinner with his family. She's been spending a lot of time with her son and his father, and she loves them, and she's loving the moment, but now she's going to do everything with the family, and she just don't want them to still be looking at her like this old fuck up, crackhead out ass person. We talked about this a lot on other reviewers' channels about Darla and her drug habit, and you got to keep your eye on them, even doing a clean stage. You know, I had a family member who was clean for 3-4 years, and then at the moment that she fell off, I was like, what the fuck happened? You know, I was trying to find out what the triggers were, because, you know, I was trying to find out what the triggers were. And her response was, I just felt like it. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, we done went through all of this, try to get you sober and try to get you clean and put you in different camps and clinics and treatment and therapy, and then you just decide one day, you know, I just felt like it. Like, what the fuck? So anything can happen with Darla. So Darla's feeling scared and nervous at this point. She just don't want them to be looking at her sideways, right? So Mike is out rolling in his new car. Got the beats booming and everything. I'm like, and then he get pulled the fuck over. I'm like, I didn't see the speedometer in his car, but he wasn't going fast. I ain't see him roll past no stop sign, no stop light, no yield sign, they don't do no lane change. What the fuck he get pulled over for? Young black man in a fancy ass car. Did you see the car? Young black man in a fancy ass car. That's what he got pulled over for. And so he roll up, and he like, no, before they get out, the cops are like, you know, shut the car down. So Mike got to shut the car down. Mike ain't never been pulled over for. He don't know the routine. The dude walk up, and he's like, hey, roll this window down. He's like, I got to turn the car back on to roll the window down. He's like, roll the fucking window down. He probably didn't say fuck it. I think I'm just using dramatics right now. Anyway, he rolled the window down and asked for his license. He allows him to reach into his back pocket. He can't find his license. And he think he left that license back in New Orleans, you know. And So he's like, I need your registration. And Michael's like, what you pulling me over for? Can I ask you that? You know, dude wouldn't answer him what he's pulling him over for. He said, well, could I get, he had told him to get the registration. So Michael goes to reach for the glove compartment. See, what they try to teach us, so we can be yes sir master, no sir master type of motherfuckers, is make sure every move that you make, you let the officer know, I'm reaching for my keys, I'm reaching for the insurance, I'm reaching for the registration. Them motherfuckers would still kill us. They still would do it. But anywho, so he goes to reach for the glove box to get his registration. These motherfuckers lock and load on Michael's ass. I'm like, dude, really? Really, bitch? This is what y'all want to do to us, Queen Sugar? This is how y'all want to make us feel in this very first fucking episode? Give us all this goddamn anxiety about what the fuck is finna happen with Micah? You down here in the deep ass motherfucking South. I know Micah's not it. Okay, so everybody out at the farm, they about to have dinner. They doing a Juneteenth celebration, a freedom dinner is what they would call it. I asked this on my Facebook page. I understand what Juneteenth is. It's the celebration of when the last of the slaves were notified that they had already been freed in Texas, and they realized they are now free. A lot of Native Americans were emancipated doing that as well, because they had already been reclassified as Negroes or niggers. And so that's what this Juneteenth celebration is. So I know worldwide or nationwide, black people celebrate Juneteenth. I just always wonder why each state or city doesn't celebrate their own. Juneteenth happened June 19th, 1865, when the last of the slaves in Texas were notified that they had already been freed. Okay, June 19th, 1865. Okay, in Missouri, the state I live in, slavery was abolished in January of that same year, 1865. So 6 months later is when they found out. 6 months after that, in December, that's when St. Louis got emancipated. So like Missouri got emancipated in January of 1865. Texas did it in June. St. Louis, the city, even though the state had already been emancipated in January, niggas wasn't free in St. Louis until December of 1865. So I wonder why each city, I could bet that there are many cities that have this same motherfucking issue, that the state got free but the city wasn't, or it was emancipated nationwide and the rest of the motherfucking states is like, no, we gonna take our time on this one right here. Everybody finna get free right now. We ain't all finna get free right now. So I wonder why each city doesn't celebrate their own. I wonder why the one from Texas became the nationwide staple for Juneteenth celebrations nationwide. Anybody know the answer to that? Let me know. Drop me some knowledge. Kick me some knowledge down in the comment section. Back at the house at the dinner, daughter comes in a little late. She's kind of nervous. Charlie and Nova looking like, what's she doing here? And Vi is like, hey girl, hey. Gave her hugs and stuff, and Dora's looking like, what the fuck did this come from? I don't remember Vi taking to her like that. I remember Vi being like, I'm gonna keep my eye on your motherfucking ass. And Hollywood was like, give the girl a chance. That's what I remember. But Vi's like, hey girl. You know. So she making her feel right at home. She told Ra, I call him Ra, Ralph Angel. She told him to go and take the head of the table like your daddy used to do. And darling, you go and sit down there right next to him, right? And so they sit down and they pray. They praying. And Vi saying his prayer. And it's just a second too long. The phone ring. Charlie don't answer. She could reject because they in prayer. My grandma would smack the hell out of you. You moved on prayer. But okay. So they in prayer. And after the prayer is over, the phone call come through again. It's Davis. He's like, hey, why everybody ignoring my calls? I call Michael, he ain't answered. I call you, now you ain't answered. And she's like, hey, we having dinner. He was like, he should have been home. He left my house a long time ago. She's like, let me check with Kiki. I'm going to get back to you. She called Kiki. Kiki hadn't seen him. Not anywhere. Where the fuck he at? He should have been here. He left there hours ago. Not anywhere, right? At the same time, they show Micah handcuffed and walking the green mile, so to speak, through the jail system. And they won't give baby a phone call, and he all crying and teared up. Homeboy's is strong. He ain't never experienced no shit like this before. I remember the first time that I went to jail. I didn't know what the fucking thing, but I was angry, and I was I straight up, I sat in that bitch and sung Sweet Motherfucking Chariot super loud just to annoy the damn guards because they took my fucking glasses and I couldn't see shit. That wasn't the first time I got locked up though. First time I got locked up, I was 16. I was mad then too. I actually got into a fight with a police officer over a bathroom at the mall. We was in the bathroom stalls. The line was long. It wasn't moving. This stall came open. Nobody was going towards it. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Come to find out something was wrong with the door. The door wasn't locked, so people didn't want to use the bathroom. So I steps out the line and go to the bathroom, right? I go to the bathroom and I put my hand on the door and I got my squat going on trying to pee. And all of a sudden this bitch busts into the bathroom door. She busted the bathroom door and snatches me off the toilet. Well, I wasn't on the toilet anyway. I was in mid squat. So now I got like pee stream coming down and shit because I was in mid pee. And this bitch snatched me. So now we banging. Because I'm like, hold the fuck up. First of all, it was a big, burly white chick. I was, like I said, I was 16. I was in that motherfucker throwing. We was throwing hands. In the process, police was called, got arrested. I was in that jail. I just remember them trying to send me some wet ass, trying to give me some wet ass, gray burger meat to eat, and I was like, nah, I ain't gonna have that. And I got released within 24 hours. And ended up going to court, and then in court, I found out that the chick that I fought was a fucking cop, and she claimed she had identified herself. Why the fuck would you be policing who the fuck on the toilet? Like, is it a crime to cut the fucking line in the bathroom? Anywho, let me get back to that. So I know how Michael, I know why Michael could be scared, especially during this day and age when all these cop killings are going on, and now they won't let you use phone, and you know, like in St. Louis, so they when they told me that he couldn't use the phone because there was like 400 people in front of him. Usually they let you use the phone during processing, right? But in St. Louis, I don't know how it is down in St. Joe's or New Orleans, but in St. Louis, you could be in processing for months. Months, I tell you. It's some people down in the hood right now downtown that's been down there for over a year and a half that still has not been processed yet. So if you're not processed, your name is not in the system. If you're not processed, you don't have a bail. So you're just sitting down there in jail waiting on your name to be called to find out whether or not you really did this shit that you done did. Now you done lost your job. You probably done lost your home and your family don't know where the fuck you at. They probably think you're dead some damn where because you can't make that fucking phone call because you sitting down there in the system but not in the system. You know what I'm saying? Like when I went to jail, not the first time but another time, them motherfuckers told me they were misspelling my name just so I could get lost in the system. I was lost for a while. If I didn't have a friend that had a friend that worked in the penal system, then they wouldn't have found my black ass. I had been transferred to 2 different places by the time they actually figured out where the fuck I was at. Because they purposely spelled my name. Ain't no air quotes in that. They purposely spelled my name wrong. And they told me that they did that shit. Just so I can get lost in the system because I had a fucking mouth. It was like the dude was like, let's get back to this episode. Okay, so Nova and Charlie show up to the jail. And Charlie's going in and she's like, hey, where my son at? Nova speaks to him a little more calmly. You know, she used to sleep with the cops, so she knows how to deal with these motherfuckers sometimes. So Nova, I said, knows how to talk to him a little bit. And the cop looks his name up in the system, and of course, Michael's name not in the system because Michael has not been processed. Davis rushes in, and you know, he throws his name, his familiarity around, and now they sucking up to him like, hey, they even take a fucking selfie? And Charlie and Nova look like, did this bitch just take a selfie in the middle of this fucking jail cell? And he like, hey, we just go back there and check in the holding for me. And of course Michael was back there, and they just let him go, no questions asked, because he hadn't been booked, he hadn't been processed, he just back in holding. They let him walk the fuck out with his daddy. They ain't ID Mr. West, nothing. They just let his ass on out. So they get out of jail, and Nova's talking to him, to Michael, and that poor baby, he done peed himself. He was scared of shit. He didn't never know what was going to happen. Like I said, because in this day and age, you could lose your life for sleeping. You ain't even got to be woke with these motherfuckers, and they scared of your black ass, and they would take you the fuck out. You could do everything that they say do. Like, look at Philando Castile. He told the officer he had a gun. He was getting his registration. He told him he was not reaching for the gun. The man just asked him for his registration. That's what he was doing. The motherfucker only pulled him over. First he said it was a turn signal. Then come find out he thought that his nose was too motherfucking big. So he looked like a suspect. That's really why he pulled him over. I'm gonna do PNTV tomorrow on Thursday. Poetry's News and Twisted Views. If you've never seen that, watch that tomorrow. It normally comes out on Monday, but I was like having camera equipment trouble. It'll be out tomorrow. So yeah, I can understand why Micah is upset and why Micah is crying and why he peed himself. And Nova is being like the best person he could have right now. You know, she comforts him and tries to make sure that he doesn't feel embarrassed or ashamed, and lets him know that she's very understanding of what he's feeling. In the meantime, Charlie and Davis are over there going at it. Charlie blames Davis for him being there, just because for him buying that car, and the situation is getting out of hand with them. You know, she's just blaming him for pretty much everything. She's mad at him for shucking and jiving in the police station, and Davis is like, if I hadn't did the shucking and jiving, then our son would still be locked up. You know, so and in that particular moment, yeah, Davis was right in his statement, and it worked best. But I understand, like, we so tired of the shuck and jive that we just want to be treated right off the gate, off the top. We shouldn't have to shuck and jive to get justice served. You know what I'm saying? So I understand Charlie's anger, but I understand what Davis is saying. I mean, they had no reason to put a boy over, none. So they go back, and Darla and Rafa and George talking, and she basically tells him, I gotta bounce. He's like, what, you breaking up with me? She's like, no, you know, I'm not breaking up with you, but we need to pump the brakes. This shit is moving too fast for me. It's like, wait a minute, we don't work a long damn time to get to where we at right now. She's like, I know, but we have not spent any time apart. We've been together since we've been together. You know what I'm saying? We need to grow separately before we actually start marrying our lives together like this. You know, I think being put at the head of the table with him like really shook her when Vi did it. So Ralph is just happy that she's not walking away. Like, they still gonna be together. But she going back home. She gotta move back home. But I'm just like, how the fuck is this gonna affect Blue? And when I said that shit, then the next morning the Ralph Angel's laying in the bed with his so sexy chocolate south. And Blue come in, hop on like, hey, you know, when mama come home? And that's all he could tell him is soon, you know. But he had said that before they even got that started, I think it was Vi that said that you don't want to bring her back into Blue's life in this way, and then she disappears again. That little boy is going to be so fucking affected by that. Being that they're on good terms, I could say that Darla will probably be with him. But I think she's finna backslide on the drugs, y'all. She seems to be like really broken right now, and Ralph Angel's like, what you need them sponsors for? What you need? She needs that. She probably needs that for the rest of her life. And she's telling him, like, this is who I am. I can't escape who I am. It's not who you are, honey. I hate for people to say that. You are not your addiction. You are not your addiction. And she says that addiction can't be cured. I think it can. It may take some time and a lot of effort, but yeah, that's just me. That's just my thought process. They show Nova again, waking up. Nova got on full makeup, but she look good as a motherfucker. Who gonna be with all that? Wash your faces. Wash that makeup off your face before y'all go to bed. But she go to bed full makeup, and she wake up, and then all you see this hanging. It's another white dude. At first I saw the beard and I was like, is that Copper? And I'm like, no, that ain't Copper either. That's some new booty again. And I'm like, here again. And the reason why I keep stressing the fact that this is a white dude is because Copper was white. So the fact that she keeps sleeping with all these white dudes is like, what you searching for, Nova? What you searching for that dude? You really want him to? Yeah. Nova missing old Copper. Nova missing him. Then they cut to Charlie. Charlie sitting there with that contract. First I thought it was divorce papers, and I thought she was signing her divorce papers. But no, it's the contract for the meal. Charlie sitting there, sign her name on it. And she looking where David's supposed to sign his name, and she said, fuck that shit. Write that name on it. Yes, Davis West. Booyah. And I'm thinking, oh my God, did Nova just pull a TJ like, you know, a Rebel, and TJ forged Rebel name on the papers? Only thing different that she didn't do, she didn't get a copy of that photo ID, and send that on in. This not gonna end well, Charlie. This is finna be all bad, girl. This finna be all bad. All right, y'all. That is the end of Queen Sugar Season 2, Episode 1, After the Winter. Leave your comments about this show, this episode. How well do you think it took off from season, picked up from Season 1's ending? What questions y'all have? Because Ryan still ain't told the sisters about the wheel. What y'all think gonna happen with that? That's gonna be how is Blue gonna take Darla not being there all the time? And I forgot to mention, but you know, Vi and Wood did talk to each other on the phone, baby. They talked to each other on the phone, and she was like, you know, I miss you, Boo. And he was like, I miss you too. And I'm like, yes, come on home, Wood, come on home. I'm waiting on that. Anybody else waiting on them to come back together? I am, yes. I love them as a couple. So leave all your comments, leave your thoughts, all your views. And if you review and recap the show too, I will be finding your channels later and be arguing with y'all on there. All right, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.